Namaskar, good afternoon, Indian Embassy, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Welcome to you all of you on this office yoga session. As we know that we are facing a critical time of coronavirus nowadays, it is pandemic. So yoga provides a beautiful immunity package by way of asana and pranayama, and we increase our immunity power. So we have been doing yoga, asanas, pranayama in the morning session also. So this is office yoga. It is basically to keep our joints and muscles stretched and totally loosened and active. So during the course of office of sitting hours together, our joints become stiff. So to give them the action, so we can do some loosening exercise sitting on the chair. So okay, let us start. Sit in the Gyan Mudra, spine straight, head straight, eyes gently closed, facial expression peaceful, pleasant. Inhale deeply and humming 3 times. Gently open your eyes. In office yoga, we do joints exercises from all the joints. So let us start from the hands. Stretch your arms forward and bend your finger from joints and make the face open. Stretch the fingers outside and make the face open. With the right hand, pull the fingers of left hand inward. It is giving beautiful exercise to the finger joints and wrist and forearms. Now push the hand inward. Come back. And now with the left hand, pull the fingers of right hand inward. Come back. Push your hand inward. Come back. Now make the face and rotate the face outwardly, slowly, gradually, keeping the wrist steady. Move only the fists. Inward movement, please. Come back. Now place your fingers gently on the shoulders. We are going to do shoulders exercise. First, rotate the elbows. Combine the elbows first and inhaling, raise the elbows up, and gradually, slowly exhaling back and down. Inhaling forward and up, exhaling back and down, inhaling forward and up, exhaling back and down. Now reverse movement of elbows, inhaling back and up, exhaling forward and down, inhaling back and up, exhaling forward and down, inhaling back and up, exhaling forward and down. Now place your hands on your waist and inhaling, raise your shoulders up. We will rotate the shoulders. Inhaling, exhaling, forward, down, inhaling, back, up, exhaling, forward, down. Reverse, inhaling, forward, up, exhaling, back and down, inhaling, forward, up, exhaling, back and down. Now neck, another exercise for shoulders. Raise your arms, hold your left elbow and pull it toward the right. Come back. Now hold your right elbow and pull it toward the left. Come back. Hands down. Now there is another way of stretching the shoulders with arms. Hold your left arm and pull it toward the right. Feel the stretch on your shoulders. Come back. Now hold your right arm and pull it toward the left. Come back. Now neck movement. A word of caution for those having cervical spondylitis. They will not bend their head forward. Please be careful. And why neck movement is required? Because unknowingly we tend to bend our head forward while working, and that creates cervical spondylosis. So to avoid that, we should always be alert and be aware of our alignment while working. We should keep our spine straight, head straight, slightly bent, and you can keep something on elevated slanting way so that you can work on that. You need not bend forward. Okay. So inhaling, raise your chin up. Exhaling, head down. Inhaling, chin up. Exhaling, chin down. Inhaling, come to normal. These are the neck muscles flexibility exercises. We give a lot of flexibility action to the neck. Now rotation, bending the head. Inhale and exhaling, bend your head towards the right. Inhaling, come back to center. Exhaling, bend towards left. Inhaling, come to center. Again one more round. Exhaling, turn to right. Inhaling, come to center. Exhaling, turn to left. Inhaling, come to center. Now with the right hand, hold the head and pull it toward the right side. Tilt your head toward the right side. Come back. Hold your head with the left hand. Pull your head toward the left side. Come back. Now rotation. As I already advised, in case of cervical, they will not rotate the head fully. They will rotate only the half, back half circle. Others will do rotation full. Exhaling, bend your head down and rotate your head clockwise. Keep your head totally free, relaxed, and move the rotation from your neck. Come back. Now change your rotation anti-clockwise. Now these are the flexibility exercises. Now we will do neck muscles strengthening exercise, which are very important. In case of cervical spondylosis, the neck muscles are required to be strengthened. Make a grip and put it on your forehead. Push your head forward. Come back. Place your grip behind your head. Push your head backward. Come back. Place your right hand on right side. Push your head toward the right side. Come back. Place your left hand on left side. Push your head toward the left side. Keep your head steady, straight. Push it. Come back. Place your hands below the jaw. Push your jaw upward. This is natural traction, natural yogic traction of the cervical vertebrae. C1 to C7. Come back. Now place your fists, both the fists in between the chin and the pit of the neck, and press your chin downwards. Come back. Now we will do spinal stretch. Spread your arms horizontally and stretch your spine backward. Breathe normally. Slowly come back. Now make a grip and put it behind your head and stretch your spine backward. Breathe normally. Slowly come back. This is spinal stretch, gives a full activation to your spine, flexibility as well as energy and full alertness. Now we will do a forward bend. This is a part of a modified version of Mandukasana. In Mandukasana, we sit in Vajrasana on mat and we bend forward. But on the chair also, we can bend forward. But a word of caution, in case you are having backache, then don't hunch your spine, don't round your spine, keep your spine straight and bend forward. Place your fists on the navel point and inhale, exhaling, bend forward. Breathe normally. Keep your eyes closed. This is chair Mandukasana. Slowly come back. No jerks are to be followed. One should be gradual and simple and steady way of performing the asanas and any yogic activities. Another asana, place your left leg on your right leg, right knee, okay, and hold your knee and ankle. Inhale and exhaling, bend forward. This is giving a good impact on your left hip muscle. and spinal stretch also, especially in the lumbar region. Slowly, slowly come back. Now put your right leg on your left leg and hold your leg from ankle and knee and inhale, exhaling, bend forward. Feel the impact on your right hip muscles and on the lumbar region of the spine. Slowly, slowly come back. Now we will practice some Sukshma Vyayam and asanas in standing condition. Stand up, please. First we will practice Trikonasana, that is triangle posture. Spread your legs and turn your right foot in the right direction. Spread your arms horizontally and inhale, exhaling, bend towards the right side. And whatever is the level you can reach, if you are not able to reach down, you can reach and hold the knee and look up, or you can do further. If you can bend further, it's nice, but with the practice you will be able to do full Trikonasana. Look up toward the left palm, breathe normally. Slowly, slowly come back. Now bend your right foot inside and turn your left foot in right angle direction. Now inhale and exhaling, bend towards the left side. Look up your right palm. Slowly, slowly come back, relax. Trikonasana is very good for abdominal strength and it gives a beautiful stretch to your spine. But be careful, in case you are having acute backache or slip disc, then it should be avoided. Now waist, we give the rotation to the waist. You hold, keep your hands on the waist and rotate your waist clockwise, slowly, slowly. Slow movement, reverse, anti-clockwise. Big circle from your waist. Come back. Now spinal stretch in standing condition, which opens the spine as well as the chest also. Because for immunity it is necessary to increase the respiratory power. So we do asanas and activities where your lungs are expanded. Put your left leg forward and right hand backward. Place your arms forward and stretch your arms up and bend down. Stretch your arms backward, stretch your spine backward. Now stretch your arms, spread your arms sideways. Breathe normally. Slowly, slowly come back, come up, and hands forward, down. Now put your right foot forward, left foot backward, and stretch your arms upward, bend down, stretch your spine back, and spread your arms sideways. Breathe normally. Slowly, slowly go up and hands down. Relax. Sit down, please. And now we will perform some cooling exercises, cooling breathing exercises. It's called pranayama. First, deep breathe, full deep breathing. Sit in Gyar Mudra. Eyes gently close. Inhale deeply. First, abdominal breathing, bulge your belly. Then, chest breathing, expand your chest forward. Then, followed by clavicular breathing, raise your shoulders up. And combining all the three breathings pattern is the full yogic breathing. Exhale, then contract the chest and shoulders and abdomen together. And inhale again deeply. First, abdominal breathing followed by thoracic breathing or chest breathing and followed by clavicular breathing. In normal breathing, we have intake of 500 ml of air, whereas in full yogic breathing, we can have intake of 10 times, that is 5000 ml of air. So this is the pattern of full yogic breathing. We rejuvenate our body and mind and have internal activation of the prana by way of maximum intake of air, and that is slow, steady and long breath. Slowly come back. Now Kapal Bhati. This is, as the name suggests, Kapal means forehead, Bhati means shining, skull shining exercise. So in this process, we exhale and exhale. We exhale actively and inhale passively in between the two strokes. The stroke has to be with medium pace, medium force, not high, fast pace, fast force, but medium pace. And a word of caution for those having blood pressure, hypertension issue or cardiac issue, or having asthma, they should do with a mild force, mild speed. So how we can do with the medium pace, medium force? Kindly see this and follow. Keep your spine straight, eyes closed, head straight, and with medium pace, medium force, start exhaling and exhaling. In this, our only abdomen should move inside outside. When we exhale, the abdomen should squeeze inside, and when we passively inhale, then it comes to normal. And again, with each exhalation, abdomen should squeeze inside. Again, please, Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati also helps in improving the digestion. It rejuvenates the body and mind. It brings a beautiful glow on your face. But a word of caution for the ladies. The women, if they are undergoing menstruation or pregnancy, they should avoid Kapalabhati. Now we will practice Kapalabhati with mild speed, mild force, and mild pace. It is a little, we put less power. Okay. Kapalabhati, mild Kapalabhati. So this is the mild Kapalabhati. So it should be done whatever is the requirement. Now Bhramari Pranayama, as the name suggests, it is taken from the Brahmar. Brahmar means humming bee. When it goes around the flower, it creates a humming voice, like this. So we do Bhramari Pranayama. It's good for mental peace, mental balance, emotional balance, and other problems like hypertension and insomnia. They are also taken care of. And if you have stress, overstressed, then you do Bhramari 5 times and you will completely relaxed. It is quite calming, cooling, and relaxing exercise. So kindly put your first 2 fingers on the eyes, ring finger below the nose, little finger below the lower lip, and block your ears with the thumb tips. In case you are having nails, then you can close the ear lid. And now inhale and start humming 3 times. Slowly come back, sit in Gyan Mudra and visualize your breath. Our breath is our lifeline. It is the life force, life energy. We are enhancing our prana shakti, pranic urja, pranic energy by way of exercising the breathing techniques, that is pranayama. Now with the folded hands, pray to the Almighty to provide us health, happiness, peace and contentment in our life. Open your eyes gently. Thank you very much. This is a brief session of office yoga. Hope you have liked it. So every day we do office yoga at this same time at 1 o'clock. And please stay healthy, stay fit, stay blessed. See you tomorrow. Thank you.